Hello everyone. So this Tuesday, February 1st at 12:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a new moon, and this is the start of the lunar year. So this is not only a new moon and a new cycle, but it's also a new beginning for our innermost self. This is a new start after the crescendo of eclipses that we had in October and November of last year. And when we look at the cosmic energies, there are lots of massive upgrades happening at a super rapid pace. I don't know about you if you've been experiencing any of these upgrades, but you can see this in spikes in the Schumann resonance, as well as feel it within your being by receiving lots of downloads, visions, and clarity, ringing in your ears, which I've been getting all the time lately, headaches, or even aches and pains in the body as the body is physically being upgraded, and even sleeplessness due to these strong active energies upgrading our system. Now, I love to sleep, and I can sleep pretty much anytime, anywhere, and this past month I've been getting little short doses of sleep throughout the night, and waking up and then going back to sleep and waking up, and so these are the energies of the cosmos that are upgrading our system, our physical biology, and our mental awareness and vision and creativity. So there's lots of this new cosmic energy that is coming with this new moon and this new lunar year. Now, this new moon is in Aquarius, and Aquarius is associated with truth, science, visionary futures, a revolution, rebellion, and cosmic identity. And that gives this new moon a strong Aquarian flavor. But also, Mercury, the planet of communication, goes direct with Pluto, the planet of transformation, which is influencing a deep dive into what is our true nature and what is our reality. So we can expect more truth to be uncovered, coming forward and bringing destruction to the old 3D paradigms and giving rise to our new reality. We see this with the sun and moon conjunct with Saturn. And the last time that we saw this same conjunction with the sun and moon and Saturn and Aquarius was March of 2020. When our entire world changed with restrictive lockdowns, rules, and regulations. Now we see this coming back 2 years later, but we're seeing this conjunction again, but this time with Uranus direct. And we spoke about this in my last lunar reading, that Uranus has a much larger orbit outside of Saturn. So this is a revolutionary energy that is shifting the power from the control over people to the power of breaking free from control. And we see this with Mars trine Uranus, which is an awakening energy. So examples that I'm already seeing around social media is this massive trucker protest in Ottawa, Canada, with over 55,000 truckers clogging up the border of Canada and the United States, and at the Canada capital, and over 500,000 people, so that's over 500,000 people, and then the U.S. is getting involved on the U.S. border, and then we're seeing this also in Australia and throughout Europe. So I wouldn't be surprised to see more and more events like this happening all over the world, as well as the measures of control against such uprisings. And we'll be seeing that all over the mainstream media. We'll see that in government regulations and other measures to control people. And, well, this new moon is setting the stage for us to create something new. The old is falling away, and we're able to witness this right before our eyes. So try not to get caught up in the path of destruction, but rather focus on creating the new as the old begins to collapse. As you all already know, this is the time to carefully set your intentions, dedications, and wishes. And a good tip that I learned, before doing so, do something to raise your frequency. Whether that's singing and dancing and playing, get into your higher vibration and whatever gets you into that state of high vibe and positive attitude and high frequency, get into that place, and from that place, then you can curate your dedications for the future. And we are all awakening to the fact that our reality is much more malleable and much more, we're much more in control of creating our reality than we ever imagined. And the moon is helping us to develop those gifts and skills within us. And that is what this new moon cycle, this new lunar year is all about. It's all about breaking free from the old and stepping into the new. Those of you that have been with me on this Lunar Club journey since 2020, we've been studying these energies for many months now. And now there's been a very dynamic shift with Uranus going direct and Pluto playing a big role, and the moon is really guiding us through this energy because the moon helps us to remember that we are creators, and she reminds us that every 28 days, and she's one of our closest celestial companions and the easiest of which to read and to follow. So I hope you guys are enjoying this moon-led journey, and I wish you guys a fabulous new moon. For the oracle reading for this new moon is Work Through Your Fears, new moon in Scorpio. So this isn't the first time that we've gotten this oracle reading before, and I think it's so appropriate because as human beings, we are creatures of habit, and we tend to find comfort in what we're used to. And we don't know anything different than what we're used to until we step out of that. And as being creatures of habit, we typically don't step out of our routines and habits unless we're forced to. And by forced to, I mean that the situations around us can get so uncomfortable, or the pressure gets so strong that it's more comfortable to take a step into the unknown than it is to stay where we currently are. And this is what the universe is doing this year. This is the energies of this year. It's pushing us forward as we step into the unknown, and as we watch the old systems fall. All the systems are the government's healthcare, pharmaceuticals, control. We're stepping away from those old systems, and we're stepping into that of love, compassion, and freedom, and inner authority and sovereignty. And so the only way that we could step forward into that new paradigm is letting go of fear. And so what a great oracle reading for this new moon is to let go of your fears. So to be brave and to set your new intentions, remembering that you are a conscious creator, you are divine, and you are powerful. And we are our most powerful when we are not in fear. And so let's let go of fear. Let's do things that raise our energy, raise our vibrations. For me, that's walking out in nature, going to the beach and hiking and spending time with my dog and my cats and my boyfriend and gardening. And so we all have those activities that raise our vibration. And so this new moon invites us to enjoy those activities and to remember those activities that we once loved and to not get so focused or caught up in the earthly circumstances or the destruction that may be happening all around us. To sit on top of our eagle nest or our eagle's perch and observe what may be happening, but consciously creating the life that we want to live for ourselves and the experiences that we want to have for ourselves. So this is the essence of this new moon in Aquarius, the light bearer. So we are all invited to bear the light and to be the conscious creators of our life. I hope you guys enjoyed this new moon reading, and I look forward to seeing you for the full moon in about 2 weeks. Bye guys!